This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. And no one really is fearful at this time of year. It's the first match of the season for both sides in Ligue 1. It is not against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, it's always special, the first game of the season. They may not be at home, but that's not going to faze them. The focus is going to be winning the title again, and that starts with a good result and a performance here today.
The starting lineup then for Nantes.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
And the PSG team looks like this. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield, and rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Can he put them in front? Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Well, a couple of words we tend to associate with David Beckham. Flair and daring. You would imagine he'll have his say in this one.
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move. Intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully...
Real chance. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Coquelin. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. A fine reading of the situation. Dembele. Fabian. Nicely regaining possession. Dembele. And teammates around him. Electing to cross into the centre. Joao Neves. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. He has time to play it over. Flag raised for offside. Nicely timed tackle. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, that was really close. It's not a bad effort. If they get another one, I'm sure they'll finish it off.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Fabian. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Could be threatening. Drifting in off the flank. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Nice looking pass. So a throw in for PSG. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, I think it's a good transfer. He'll certainly add a lot of quality to the team, and I'm sure...
Sorry, Sue, a chance! Very quick thinking there. Oh, good-looking pass. Beckham. Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job, under no pressure. Fabian. Oh, that's splendid play. Intercepting it intelligently. 30 minutes to go then. Well, it's turned into a bit of a slog out there. Well, just a reminder, we have more live football from Liga coming your way right here on EA TV. It's not, and they take on Strasbourg.
Yeah, it's one I'm looking forward to. Always a great atmosphere.
Good tackle. That's a good pass. Trying to plot a route. He's going to be really cross with himself.
Well, he'd be really disappointed with that. Just lacked any sort of composure. It's a simple save in the end.
PSG looking dangerous. And he cuts in from the wing. Fabian. Chance to finish. Oh, a brilliant save. Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Nicely timed tackle. More excitement from Liga coming your way on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Angers.
Yeah, can't wait for that one. Should be a good game, that.
Trying to open up the defence. Oh, the challenge was spot on. João Neves. Now with Vitinha. Dembele. And nothing comes of this attack. And just 5 minutes remaining. late on the pass. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, the electronic board, and that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Your assessment?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be...
Good game, lad, good game. Now that's how it's done. Great, good. And now, somebody wants a word out of you.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and welcome to a football stadium with a very rich history. We're at the Parc des Princes in Paris. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you today is action from Ligue 1. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they take on Angers.
It was a decent performance by PSG in their opening game. Yes, there were a few tired legs towards the end of the game, but in the main, they looked a well-drilled outfit. More of the same today, I expect.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. Dembélé. Now with Vitinha. Beckham. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Belkebla. Well, spot on with that challenge. Beckham, could he put it away? Opportunity still there. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Two 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Milutin Osmaic. Nicely cut out. Fabian. Can they set up a chance? Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Nuno Mendes. read it really well. And moving it forward. And perfectly positioned.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Dembele. Dembele on the ball. Might be able to set up the chance. And losing the ball there. Belkebla. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. Abdelli. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
And teammates to play it to. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Cross-fired over. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance. Is that for the first half here in the French capital. So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Well, not much came of that. Well, we've been wondering for a while now, would it happen for Manchester United? Now it has happened on the transfer front.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
Abdelli. PSG doing well to win it back. He has teammates around him. Dembele. Oh, surely! Clever defending. Well, you want to make sure you stay with us for more live action from Liga right here on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Toulouse.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
There to take it away. A league that's always technically very sound, Liga, and a game for you to look forward to on EA TV. It's Angers facing Rennes.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Very quick thinking there. Into the final 20 minutes. Imad Abdelli. On to Osmaich. And they have possession again. Quick break could be on. Big chance. Couldn't grab hold of it. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Le numéro 7, changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Sort du terrain, le numéro 10, Ousmane Dembélé. Changement par le numéro 24, Mayoulou.
10 minutes to go then. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Nuno Mendes. Now with Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes. Vitor Ferreira. And he's been ruled offside. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change.
Remplacé par le numéro 14,
Imad Abdelli. Released it nicely. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. And there's the final whistle, and we can confirm a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their overall display?
It's another...